It's a major day for Ellah Lakes PLC as capital market operators, investors and regulatory stakeholders gather on the Nigerian Exchange Limited for two major milestone announcements by the agribusiness firm. The company officially makes known the acquisition of Agro-Allied Resources and Processing Nigeria, ARPN, and the raising of 235 billion naira from the stock market through the issuance of 18.8 billion ordinary shares of 50 kobo each at 12 naira 50 kobo per share. The Chief Executive Officer of the company, Mr. Chuka Modi, gives his expectation on the company's long-term expansion plans through ARPN acquisition and fresh injection of the funds.
We've gone into oil palm and we're diversifying into livestock. So in the last year, we've installed our palm oil mill, a crude palm oil mill, so we're now finally productive. And I'd like to think we keep to our promises. Over the last 3 years, we've been engaging in deploying our capex. We've been planting over the last 3 years, and this financial year we finally achieved turnover and revenue. So I'm very, very grateful for the shareholders who have stayed with us over the long term. We've also diversified into livestock. By the end of the year, we should have 1,500 pigs on our piggery. And I think in the short to medium term, by the end of next year, we're on course already to become the largest integrated piggery in Nigeria.
Some shareholders and potential shareholders ask questions.
For people to understand your 2 years in dividend coming, is that the variety of palm tree that we are planting, what is the fruition stage? How many years does it need to grow before it begins to produce fruits? Because it's from the fruits that you get the palm oil.
In our first full year of production, we expect to make revenues of 24 billion naira. And I think that's a very, very significant jump from where we are at the present time. And if you factor in 24 billion naira into what we're trading at the present time and post-acquisition shares in issue, I think this is 12 naira 50 kobo is a very, very good price. I mean, of course, I would say this because I'm the CEO, but 12 naira 50 kobo is ground entry for anyone. And as Jude said, I don't expect that we will trade at this level anytime in the near future going forward, because once we close this transaction, it's a very transformational change in terms of the nature of Ellah Lakes PLC.
Other executives of Ellah Lakes also shed light on the company's growth outlook, investment opportunities, and contribution to Nigeria's agricultural value chain.
From the new asset, in terms of when we buy it, there's significant upside, and it's a rather large asset of 20,000 hectares, of which 9,000 or 10,000's already been planted. That fruit is fruiting at the moment. As soon as the transaction is concluded, we'll be buying a mill, and within 10 to 12 months, we'll be processing palm oil directly, and that'll catapult our numbers. We'll by the end of next year, we'll rocket straight to 25 to 30 billion worth of revenue. So we'll see scale both financially and operationally from the transaction.
This is a scale business. Agro-Allied and Resource Processing Company Nigeria Limited. It's a farm that we're buying. It's a farm that has 5 years of gestation of palm produce. We also are into the oil palm business itself, so there's synergies in that it's what we know best, you know. So it gives us scale.
The offer, which opens on Monday, November the 10th and closes on Friday, December the 5th, marks a defining milestone in Ellah Lakes' transformation journey and expansion strategy. With its latest move, Ellah Lakes PLC looks to strengthen its operations and consolidate its position as a key player in Nigeria's agricultural landscape.